how he handles it.
Yeah, you know, Ray Lewis and the guys are all ready for that. You were talking on Countdown already about Ray Lewis and his presence in the league and his impact. Ray sat down with Jon yesterday on the Corona Extra Bus for a great visit. Enjoy.
At the end of the day, the leadership, the legacy, the durability, the statistics, you love football. I mean, you love it, don't you?
Coach, I love it. I love it. Because it was the tough man's sport.
If you would have told me that 16 years later, you're still going to be running around making plays, 16 years is a long time, Ray.
16 years is a long time, Coach. But you know what? At the same time, 16 years is a blessed time. Because the things I see now and the way I enjoy it now, I appreciate it way more.
I have never seen every play, every day, every game, this kind of energy. Something goes off inside you on game day. What is it?
That's a different person. You know, that person, Coach, honestly, you know, that person comes from complete pain. That's my release. That's my release.
I tell you what,
yeah.
I get fired up watching it.
Yeah. Anytime I step out there, I give everything I got. On every single play. I will never let a teammate down in a one-on-one battle.
This 2000 defense.
Yeah.
You talk about your defense now and kind of compare it to this defense. Are there any similarities?
There are a lot of similarities. All of these pieces are just younger pieces now, and I've been able to be around enough to see it all come back again. You have somebody that's dominant. Defensive line, linebackers, and secondary. When you have those combinations, it's hard to beat defenses when you got 3 levels of dominance. And that's what's happening right now. We're back to that dominant level.
I'm trying to find out who the best middle linebacker in NFL history is. You know this kid right here?
Absolutely.
Tell me about Butkus.
That's the way the game's supposed to be played. You know, he played the game by any means necessary. And I'll tell you the truth. That's where I'm still going to play the game to this day. No matter how much blood you see, you have to get it. And that's what the game was built by. These guys.
What about Mitch?
Yeah, they set the path. They paved the way when I was a young kid coming up saying, that's why I want to play linebacker. Because I want to be the hitter and not the hittee.
What about this guy? He becomes a coach on the field. Singletary. What do you know about this?
Oh, man. You know what? 1985, I was inspired. I was 10 years old to play middle linebacker because of Mike Singletary. And now, 12 or 13 years later, he ended up being my coach. One of the greatest lessons, Coach, that he actually taught me was, as a leader, always be able to control my emotions. You know, because sometimes your emotions can get the best of you and you go into this rah-rah yelling and this. And most of the times you can just give the same message and say it with a calmness.
What makes you such a great leader?
Because I'm willing to serve before anything else. Before I lead any other man into anything, I'm willing to go through it myself. I'm willing to take the hard falls myself. But I'm willing to also come back and share the pains that came from it. But tell you, don't you waste this moment. Don't make no foolish mistake that I've ever made, on the field or off the field. And that's one of the greatest attributes that I think a leader has, is that he puts himself last. You know? Then he figure out what he has to do for his team. Then when his team calls on him to be that leader, then you come back and lead.
They tell me you're first in line every drill. They say you're like this every day, every practice for 16 years. Why don't you just take a break and let somebody else lead?
I can't.
I mean, this is unbelievable. How do you do it all the time?
I got kids that's always watching. And I promise them that if you ever start something, finish it. And I started something. 1993, I wasn't even in the University of Miami media guide when I got to college. And my first interview, I proclaimed something, that I would be the greatest player to ever walk up out of the University of Miami. That was then. And when I came into this business, I said I wanted to be remembered as the greatest defender to ever play this game. And I'm not done.
No, you're not.
I'm just having fun with it now.